Hey everyone, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. This is SilverHyena, actually brave enough to show my face today. Yes, scream, scream. I have no makeup on. Okay, sorry, I've been watching a whole lot of like makeup type videos and just that sort of stuff, and I'm like, I do not have time for that in a day, but like, you do you. Anyways, this has nothing to do with makeup, and believe it or not, I'm actually not going into my drawing with makeup video, which I've had on my to-do list for like 3 years at this point. No. Instead, we're gonna go with these. These are the colored pencils from Five Below because, yeah, whole thing about makeup and all of that. Yeah, like, this is what you think of colored pencils, right? Anyways, here's the back of the tin, just in case you're curious. I mean, like, it looks like a nice set, and this whole thing was only $5. So, yeah, I am very curious to see just how well they perform. Was it worth the $5? We're about to find out. I do apologize for the placement of the light there, but that's just part of the thing with filming. Have my last lights on. Get rid of that. Alright, now let's open this thing up. Okay, well this seems like a nice drawing set overall. I mean, you've got pencil sharpener, although this kinda... I don't have high hopes for this thing. But you've also got an eraser and a graphite sketching pencil, so that's pretty nice. And I do like the colors that I see. Like, it looks like we've got a good mix of neutrals and bright, cheerful colors. So overall, and it comes in a nice tin, I've got high hopes for this overall. Oh. Nobody saw that. Okay, maybe not on this side, but this side will be fine. Okay, like, they're not all in necessarily the proper order, but I guess we can live with that. Okay, so we're just gonna try this aqua one real quick. Okay, so it goes down on the paper pretty smooth. Okay, so far so good. Okay, that was like very basic, but overall, I mean, like, for cheap colored pencils, not half bad, but let's finish with the swatches real quick. So I'm just gonna get on to that. Okay, I don't think I've tried this view before. Hopefully you can see it all right, but... Okay, so the pencil works. Rejoice. Okay, so I actually like that. It was very smooth. In fact, all of these, they went down really smooth. I was in such a hurry to get to the swatching that I didn't even bother to show the actual colored pencil. I do apologize for that, but here we are now, and there's not really a whole lot to it. All it says is just premium. That's it. Like, no color, no number, no nothing. So, overall, they're not exactly the most remarkable, but yeah, they're actually pretty nice. Here, hang on. Gotta pick up my tripod, make sure I don't dump everything all over the place. Here's just a better view. I mean, like, these were just my quick scribble down swatches, and as you can see, the color, it's actually pretty good. I've left some room here for some blend tests, which will be next, and here's just a nice aesthetic view of the pencils themselves and the rest of the junk on my desk. Hey, I'm a real person in a real functioning house. It's like, I don't make enough money to be aesthetic. I'm sorry. All right, so yeah, let's get to those blending tests, because these, for $5 so far, I am impressed. I mean, like, it's like, I think I got ripped off when I got those Artist Soft colored pencils. Oh my gosh, those were awful. But these, I might just be recommending you guys go down to Five Below if you need some colored pencils, because dang. All right, so I picked out my victims here. I mean, not victims, volunteers. So like this, I just want to do a basic, just see if they blend. And then this one, I'm specifically going after a color blend. So maybe I'll just do the color blend first. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. Oh yes, and then after this, then we gotta see if the pencil sharpener works. Alright. Okay, so for the color blend test, well, it definitely did turn green at least, so that it passed, but like, it just kind of, like, it's not a smooth transition, it just kind of turns. So that's definitely a point against them. However, I still want to try blending two similar colors together, because that'll make all the difference, you know? Okay, so overall I definitely think that the two similar colors, the blend definitely came out looking better, but like, the blending, I guess, I just file it under okay, I guess, but this is only swatches. I want to give these pencils a fair shake with an illustration, which is going to be coming up shortly. However, before we do that, we need to know if this works. I did not intend to do that. Okay, well, it survived the fall test of about, I want to say, 3 feet approximately, so it survived a minor durability test, but sorry if it looked like my eyes are going all over the place, because like I'm trying to look into the camera and there's like this bright light just all right, yeah, I know this is probably kind of nuts, but I figure I'll just vacuum this up when I'm done. Okay, so it is nice and pointy, did not break, fingers crossed. Ooh, 2 for 2. We Maybe I was wrong about this little guy. Four for 4, we are good. Maybe I judged this little guy too soon. This was for you, dear viewers. Okay, I'm just gonna clean this up and then get started on the sketch. So, yeah. Okay, so here we are. Overall thoughts on this kit. Pencil and eraser are just kind of standard, but they work well. The eraser mid-drawing, I have to say, as you can see, one of these pencils is not quite like the others, and that's because I was having broken lead issues. I mean, like even the black one had a little bit of that. So It was only on a couple of the pencils that I had trouble though, so I'm wondering if maybe it's just because the pencils are made cheap. Oh, sorry about my fingers getting in the way there. So it's like these Five Below colored pencils overall, I would definitely say that for $5 for the whole shebang, it's definitely worth it if you've got the disposable income and just want to try them out for yourself. Otherwise, I would say that they're pretty much comparable to Crayola, maybe Crazy Art. I haven't used Crazy Art in a while, so I may need to reuse the Crazy Art colored pencils just to reacquaint myself. But overall, I would definitely, like, I'd say that like a 7 out of 10 rating for these is quite solid. I mean, like, there's room for improvement, but they were $5. You get the whole kit. Like, the only thing it doesn't come with is sketching paper, so but overall, I really enjoyed this set. I was having fun with this. By the way, this photo, or okay, the drawing, but the photo I was referencing is actually one that I took myself. So that was pretty cool. I like using the photos that I take myself because then I don't have to worry. Although Pixabay is always very handy artist tool. So yeah, overall these pencils, that they work. They're not the best, but they work. And incredible value. Anyways, with all of that being said, I certainly hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, while we're at it, why not check out my Instagram at SilverHyena Art. And with all that being said, this is SilverHyena signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Bye!